Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. I know what I'm about to say. Let me guide myself very well. Let me guide myself. I know what you're about. I know some of you are about to say this Mary, she has come again. Where has she been? She'll just be going and coming. Let me guide myself. Family members. How are you doing? Do I look refreshed? Do I look rested? Do I look like someone who's just coming from vacation? Well, I know that some persons already know that I was on summer break. Yep. I was in Nigeria, and some persons would have expected that you're in Nigeria and you should be serving us content back to back. My people. I wanted to, like, I really, really wanted to. I pushed for it. I was doing videos at some point, but at some point, I'm just like, let me enjoy this experience. Let me enjoy these memories, right? I didn't even bother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Whoa, but it's so good to be back. Thank you so much for those of you who are still sticking around. Thank you so much for all the messages. I mean, I was able to see some persons, when I was in Nigeria, I bonded with my family, my friends. It was just so beautiful. It was so good. I mean, I don't see my parents for about 2 years, so it was so good to see everyone again. And yeah, I had a great time. I really, really had a great time, in Nigeria. Now we are back. I'm back to Cyprus. I came back about some weeks ago. I think it's just about 2 weeks now. Yeah, I left Nigeria on the 27th. Yeah, so it's just barely, it's not even up to a month yet, that I left. And yeah, I'm settling in, trying to deal with the new realities of Cyprus. And yeah, let's just get right into it. I've got, very amazing, interesting people today. I use this beret. When I was in secondary school, my oral English teacher said that it's not beret, that is beret. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Please, those of you that speak oral English, and please do not come for me. I'm so sorry. Those of you who are, diction experts, please do not come for me. I may be right and I may be wrong. Okay, I'm not a professional in this field. So please do pardon me. Just in case I'm not pronouncing it well. The word is what?
Beret.
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 Oh, baby, you want Jare. I don't know, I miss everyone. So yeah, I'm actually wearing this beautiful, handmade, beautifully adorned beret that was gifted to me by my guest of today. And that's why I'm even wearing it so that I can enter your eyes. Let me move closer to the camera. You see? So that I can what? Enter your eyes and you can order for your own too. Or if you're a man, you're watching this, order for your sister, your wife, everybody around you that's female. It's so beautiful. The mama made this and then gifted me when I was in Nigeria. Um, so yeah, that's why I'm using it because I want her to see it on this show, and of course I want to thank her so that she'll know that I really really love it and appreciate it. Yeah, I'll leave details of how you can get your run English girl. It's not easy. I speak some really good English. You know what I'm saying. Okay, guys, let's get into the video of today. I've got this lovely couple, and I really need you to help me thank them. So for context, this is the second time we are recording this video, and I'm praying to God that everything goes well. At the time we're doing this. So when I made the first one, in fact, I made the first one over 3 months ago because it was even before I left Cyprus for Nigeria at all. It was before I left, and when I was editing, I discovered that some part of the audio wasn't okay. If I had uploaded that, you would not have enjoyed it. So, I had to apologize to them, pleaded with them. And you know what? Let's do it again if you are, able to. And they, obliged me. And I do not even take this for granted at all. That's one of the, cons of being, a YouTuber, some of the things that we go through behind the scenes. Yes, I'm really, really grateful that they are able to, do this with me once again. I do not take it for granted. So, my guest is here already, and I am going to bring them in right about now, ladies and gentlemen. Drums roll. I'm so happy to have the George-Ayenis here. I am really, really so happy to have them here. They are two people that are so dear to me, and I do not even take their presence for granted. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to be an interesting ride. You know how we do this again. You know, these stories are meant to be a reminder for you that God still leads his people. God still writes the best love stories. And he's writing yours too. He's writing yours too. So trust him, trust him, trust him. So, ladies and gentlemen, look who we have here. Look who we have here. The IITs are here. Why is this one laughing like a fish? Jemima. Why are you laughing? First of all, why are you laughing?
No, I love your beret actually.
No, you have to love it. You have to love it. Guys, what did I say? Before they came on, what did I say? I already told you guys that it was the mama that made this beret. That's why she loves it. Family members, order yours from her. I'm going to put her details in the the description box so that you can order for yours. Abi Jemima, are you not willing to produce in bulk?
I'm willing.
How are you doing? Good evening.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Very great. How are you too?
I'm fine. I'm okay. Yeah. Like, guys, when I was in Nigeria, these people, I mean, this family, oh my God, they were extremely very kind to me. Very, very kind. Very, very nice to me. Kilo Shele, are you serious? They lie. See, guys, one of the things, Jemima is very dramatic. I know her husband is coping. By the way, today is their 1 year traditional wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary to you.
Thank you.
How do you feel? How do you feel today?
How do you feel?
Let me expose myself. Do you know that I've been anticipating this date, and then the day came and I forgot.
Can you imagine?
I had a church program, so I left. It was when I was there, my husband had called and he was like, "Happy anniversary, baby." And I'm like, "You say?"
Which you'll be like, which anniversary are we talking about?
I mean, so honestly,
The surprise was not be this madam they
as
remind
in,
me.
and I forgot.
The ginger. Now so now I want too much. The
I'm
mama.
telling
Oh, no.
you.
Hey, Opa. Okay, so I'm really, really so happy for you guys. I mean, that's one thing with time. It flies so quickly, and before you know it, like we're already counting 10 years, 50 years, 100 years. Okay, so let's get into the conversation of today. Like I said, first of all, remember why are you using one corner eye to look at your husband? He is living with you now. What is all this? I don't have time for that. That one you and your husband used to do when I was in Nigeria. I don't have time for that. I don't. We said we go marry now. Let's be that one.
Sure.
We said we go marry now.
Of course.
Anyways, let's talk about the story. Where did this all start for you guys? I mean, today you're celebrating 1 year, traditionally married. Where did the story all begin? How did you guys know that both of you are going to be getting married? I'm really interested in that story. I'm just going to keep quiet and listen to you, honestly.
Ladies first.
Okay, so it started in 2019. I don't know the month now, but shout 2019 in Kaduna. So one of the times when I was around, we had a church program, I think a combined service. And then after that, we said, okay, campus chorister should wait behind for practice. And we waited. We're preparing for a concert here, I remember. We're preparing for a concert. So after the practice that day, my master called me and he was like, "Are you going to be around for the concert?" And I'm like, no, I'll not be around though. I'm traveling next week. And he's like, that I can come back. And I said, come back. That doesn't know how much transport is that. Transport is 14,000 though, going and coming. He didn't give me the money.
That's a lot.
But master was even still trying to talk. I now heard a voice from behind me saying, How much is 14,000?
And you shall hear a voice behind you telling you
This is the way.
this is the way God hearing.
So it was not like, how much is 14,000? Ah, that is small something now. The voice did not sound familiar. And I thought, though, who is this? What are you saying? And I saw one young man.
Who you? Who form you? Who put your mouth inside this conversation?
I was I talking to you? So I was angry. Normally, that was not even supposed to make me angry. Normal me would have turned and I'll be like, brother, I was not talking to you. But I was just angry within myself. I was seriously angry. I didn't try to answer him. I just took my master that, okay, let's see how it goes. So if I can come back, I'll come back. Fine. So when we closed and I was standing in front of the church, yeah, I was waiting for someone. I think my brother was something. I can't remember, but I was standing there. And then he passed the gate. So something in my mind was not like, this is your husband. And I'm like,
I brought glasses. I will be shooting myself by the time you are dropping. If you are dropping all those bombs, I will be shooting. In fact, where I will look another one.
So I just had that, like, in the thing, I don't heard it within me like, this is your husband. Like, the anger now even doubled up, and I'm like, am I now this desperate? Like,
What
I
are
am
we
now
saying?
seeing brothers, and I am now
Transmitting.
like, that annoyed me, and I just went home. When I went home now, I was with my sisters, and I'm like, you don't even know what happened today. Like, I'm so angry. And I told them, that see what happened. As per defenders of the brethren, and they're like, why will you do that kind of thing? Who is this? Can you come? All of us are joined our anger together, and we slept.
Combine anger.
So I traveled, and I came back. I think this whole thing happened in maybe July, August. And then I came back in December. I came back for a wedding in December. So when I came back for that wedding, when I got home, like, my siblings were like, auntie, there's one bro Jerry used to come to our house. This one, like, me, I don't know. None of my family people are very Jerry. So who is this? No, they even call him Uncle Jerry. I said, Uncle Jerry.
Upgrade me. We should laugh.
You don't even enter. They don't upgrade you from brother to uncle.
I was not like, okay, no problem. I want to see these people's uncle. So when we went to the family house of the person that was getting married, he came in with some other guys, I think with my younger brother. So my sisters now went to greet him. Uncle Jerry, good afternoon. How are you? And I'm like, who is Uncle Jerry?
Can be.
It cannot be. And it was at that point I knew I was fighting a solo battle. And I'm like,
Wow.
these girls have left me to fight my battle.
I
I just went there. I just greeted people that were there. I don't think I greeted him. I just greeted others. Good afternoon, though, because it was my friend that was getting married. So I'm just like, good afternoon. Thank you for coming. Though. We really appreciate though. And I entered inside. That same night, when I got home from that family house, I got to the house and I found out that they said choristers wanted to rehearse in our house for the wedding. I still came and met this Uncle Jerry there again. He did not pay me. You know when the thing that paid me? My mom now said, that these people will be hungry. Oh. Don't you think we should cook for them?
Including Uncle Jerry. You are going to cook for Uncle
Jerry. I will not cook. Uncle Jerry will eat.
If I come out Uncle Jerry for the wait, how that?
I just made jollof rice that night though. This is something that was happening around past 10. I started cooking rice. I just could try to and served everybody, including Uncle Jerry. Wedding came and it went, and he was to come to Lagos. So he happened to be very close to the family already. My mom, my dad, everybody were already into me. I said, okay, it's fine, no problem. So he was to travel in December, and my dad said he should come to the house and sleep over before they travel. My dad wanted him to sleep over in the house and then travel from the house. My dad said they should not worry that he would take them to the park the next day. I said, okay. During that night when they came, I did not come out to greet them. Like, I was in my room. I did not come outside. It was in the morning. Something as I just woke up, something was like, it will not be nice that you are in this house. And these two, because he and one other brother, I was like, and these two men came to sleep in the house, and you not even cook anything for them. It's not fair. Yeah. I just struggled though. I stood up, I went to the kitchen. I was like, what will I cook? What will I cook? What will I cook? That was the day I just said, let me do new recipe. Mary, food I've not cooked in my life before. That was the day I said, let me try it. And I said, okay, let me cook one style of yam like that. I can't cook the yam.
Recipe, mama. Recipe. By the way, the mama is a caterer. She's a caterer. She's a very good cook, guys. So you should understand when you say new recipe.
When God was fighting, when God was fighting my battle, even myself I was not aware.
He used food to fight the battle.
And she was fighting
She has been cooking for the past 1 year.
I mean,
Doing different recipes.
It's me that know.
I now went to go and cook this food though. If that's what I cooked. I cooked yam. But I didn't want to do the conventional porridge yam where you put palm oil, vegetables and all of that. And I said, okay, let's make this yam this thing. I now did it as if I was going to make jollof rice, fried onion, pepper, tomato, everything, and then I now put the yam. People should go and try the recipe. This will catch man.
No, this is spiritual battle. No. See, don't be how do you say to catch man?
My single ladies, go and try this recipe. You come and tell me later.
Hey. Oh, so let me hear that recipe again. So you said we should prepare it. I think we want to prepare your recipe. So when the thing is boiling, you not
small water.
Small water.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've noted it.
Then just sprinkle dry fish and all those
rishi. Brothers are in trouble, but me, I don't cook free food for anybody. Make I just talk and now. I know they cook.
That's how I prepared this food though. I now packed it for them, and they traveled. So I think that same day, I now called the other brother. So the next day, I now called the other. How was the journey? Hope you arrived well. How was the day? They fine. He said, that food was sweet. I said, thank the Lord. I now call this brother to know whether I travel well or not.
Do you have his number?
I didn't have his number.
I don't have his number. We have to say it. We don't have each other's number.
Equation balance.
So that was it. I shall released them with that food and they went. So fast forward to January. Yes, January next year. I'd already gone back to Oka. I was local then. So I was there, and I think towards the end of the month. Yes, I cannot forget. So towards the end of the month. So I just noticed that each time I kneel down to pray, and I'll be seeing, and I'll be thinking of somebody.
Let me move closer.
I don't notice that when I'm praying, like I just kneel down to pray, I'll just be seeing his face. Let me quickly say it. I'll not be seeing his face. I'll be like, who am I seeing this brother's face now? This thing happened like 3 times to consecutively.
Hey.
And I'm like, God, I've catch you.
Evidence.
I was like, oh God, what is it? Why am I seeing this brother's face in my thing? So I can never forget. 25th of January. I got a message, a WhatsApp message. And when I opened it, I think it was just a greeting. Hello, good evening, something like that. And I opened the message. And when I checked the profile picture, there were 2 people there. The second person, I had that person's number saved. So definitely it was not the one. And then the other person was this my guy here. So I'm not like, okay.
Brother Jerry.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, then it has to be this other guy. And I responded. I was like, good evening. So from there, I'm just checking up on you. I got your contact and I said, let me greet you.
As what?
Okay.
Let me greet you as what? What are you looking for?
Why are you greeting me?
Up and down.
Why are you greeting me? Up and down.
I don't know if you're getting me now. Process here. She get. Let
me hear the story from your side. Because it seemed to me like you knew before it seemed to me like that. But let me hear the story from your side.
Okay. So she has said a lot of the story. All that happened in 2019. Like from the
How were you in that part in 2019? Because I know you've always been in Lagos, right?
Yes.
By the way, I used to know Jerry since in the youth choir. Brother Jerry was in the youth choir. When these guys together, you know these brothers, they know they really look for trouble like that, but you know them. You get. How did you move from Lagos to that part of the world, and then you're now going to eat sister's food?
So,
like
the way God shoot our shots. Now only God does that. Okay. Now so this has happened. I was supposed to have served since 2015. Somehow I didn't serve. So 2017, I went to Zaria for a particular course in aviation. And so I was looking to get a job, and then they started asking for my NYC certificate. Then I knew that I had to go and
Serve.
serve. So eventually, I went to serve in 2019.
Okay.
And when I was in camp, I was supposed to leave camp for Lagos. Like after the orientation camp, I was supposed to come back to Lagos because I was redeployed. But then during my stay in camp, I just felt God wanted me to do some things in Kaduna. God wanted me to. He had something for me in Kaduna. And I was seeing of more spiritual. It's a spiritual battle. Do you understand? Fire battle. Do you understand?
We understand.
I don't know if you're understanding me.
I do.
Yeah, so
My people, you understand. Even the audience understand.
Of course, they have to.
Fabulous. So it was a spiritual something, and I was, this what did God want me to do, spiritually, what's my purpose? I was trying to, get all that while I was in camp, and I felt God wanted me to be in Kaduna. When the redeployment came, I had to cancel it, even though my parents and family were expecting me to return back to Kaduna and to Lagos. But I did not tell them that it did not come, and I did not tell them that I cancelled it. I just made sure that I went to town. Then eventually I cancelled and then I got the placement. Later they were not happy. I said, "Don't worry, let me be here." So during my stay in Kaduna, I met this young man that we went to the house. He came to do an exam in Kaduna.
Okay.
He happened to be someone I knew in Lagos too, a young somebody like this. So see this young man, and then since he was my Lagos boy now, we got close and all that. And later on, I was introduced to the choir, the campus choir in Kaduna, and that was how I started with the choir. And then
People in the choir. You people should watch out for them. Very, very. I'm telling you.
Ministry that is in heaven, not here.
Of course.
I ministry. I don't know if you're with me. Heavenly ministry. So that issue of me talking about that money is cheap, this and that, I didn't even remember. In short, do you know that I didn't remember the face? I didn't even remember that I spoke to somebody. Just later on when she was mentioned, I said, "Oh, that's true. I said something like that." But if I told you I remember throughout. In short, later on when I used to hear a name from a particular family back then where our lodge was, they were talking about Jethro, which is our younger brother. They said, Jemima, do you know that they are very jovial like this? I was not only with Jemima. I never even knew that I've even met her at the practice.
That there has been a meeting.
In short, a meeting that God has, you will get me now. So somehow within the time that she left for school and I got close to the family, and we got so close. Then we had a program, a wedding ceremony. She came back for that wedding, and we were to, we were to sing there as a live band with some other choristers. That was how we went to their house. And then my humble self, I had rice. I didn't even know she was angry. I didn't.
With all innocent man, you try eat rice. The child gave all of you rice, and you.
God was fighting my battle. I was eating rice. I don't even forget that. And then, see the way God fought my battle. I ate yam.
This is so beautiful.
God was still fighting my battle, even though the yam was very delicious. In short, and say sweet food no dey plenty. Before we come up back, we don't chop and finish.
Wow.
So it's serious something, but we had to, pray so that multiplication matches in the stomach. So we left, and when I came back in January, I went to their house, and Jethro was on a video call. I think Jethro was in video call, and I just greeted her. I said, "Oh, this and that." And that was it. Then later on that month, I went to grab a number from inside the choir group, and then
why?
No,
what were you looking for?
Sincerely. No,
in the list of all the people in the choir group. Wait till you can't find where they say now only a number. You can't go find.
Actually, let me be sincere. Sincerely, when I went to pick a number, I just picked a number based on, let me just break her. Even at that time, I don't even pray about will of God self. I just pray about purpose.
Now what?
Purpose. And you see, purpose was the purpose. I don't even know the purpose. I never knew.
Oh my God.
But you see, as God will have it, as we continue in the year, God was bring us water.
Guys, I've always told you, whenever you are coming to watch my channel, carry something, maybe juice or water or zobo, and something you can be cheap, because this is interesting. I'm telling you, this is interesting.
So it's somehow into the year, I picked up. I started to pray, and God began to speak to me through the scriptures, and just like I said, I was praying on purpose, but my purpose was based on ministry. Okay, maybe what God wanted me to do. In between the search, God was also
Now this one was also aligning.
Yeah,
Purpose and partner, PP. You understand?
Purpose. So, and that's how it started. That we got close. We were talking. She was in school. I was in Kaduna, and then later on in 2020 was COVID, and she came back to Kaduna. And so COVID did this thing. We are all in Kaduna. We saw once in a while. Okay. Is it every time? Okay, we saw a lot of times. Oh. Only when she once in a while. A lot of times. Plenty times. So, and that was how we got very close. And I think later on that year, I spoke to my pastor about it, and that's the compass pastor. And he said he joined me in prayers that we kept praying about it till okay, I have to continue from him.
Sorry, let me just add this thing. When you now went to go and speak with the pastor, the pastor now said he will pray with him. The pastor told him that he should cut communication with the sister. My husband did not now call me. One day passed, the second day.
No. You will say that Brother Jerry did not now call, because at that time he was not your husband yet. And he is following instructions, divine instructions, or scriptural instructions, or leadership instructions. Do you want him to disobey the leader?
I wonder.
They say you should cut communication. What communication did he do?
He cut.
They do it.
So it was paining you that bro not call you. You were already looking forward to bro's call. Yeah.
You not come and be calling me.
Sister, Sister,